In today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you your 3-step blueprint to dominate in November. This is going to feed off from last week's episode about trying to optimize focus and energy. Certainly at a time where I believe most business owners, entrepreneurs, anyone in general, but certainly people who run a business could really do with clarity of focus and just really streamlining what they need to do to end the year strong, and obviously have a strong November, of course. I'm going to get straight into it again, like I did last week. The first point is very similar to last week, but I just want to hammer this home because I really think if I evaluate the clients that I work with, the ones who seem to get more done, seem to be more successful, and seem to be very, very healthy and find time for them, no matter how busy, how under pressure they are, whatever curveballs they face, is they are ruthless with eliminating things, people, tasks, meetings that simply do not matter and contradict what they're trying to work towards in business, contradict the health they want, the body they want, and the life they want, more importantly. So I'm going to reaffirm what I did last week. The first point is strategic elimination for clarity. Right? Identify the 1 to 2 and be that specific. Identify the 1 to 2 low impact tasks or meetings you can cut or reduce for this month. This will create mental focus for high level strategy and personal reflection. So a great action step for this is make sure that you schedule at least 30 minutes, a 30-minute time block every single week that maybe you label big picture thinking. It allows you to plan, reflect, and align your priorities to the outcomes you're working towards, not just in business, but with body, maybe even personal and family life right now before the end of the year. Schedule 30 minutes minimum every single week. And I would encourage you to do that on a Friday, Saturday latest, before the end of the week, because you'll mentally relax and end your week with, what's the word? Less overwhelm, and you'll certainly head into the following week with more clarity on what you need to do. Number 2 is set micro commitments for maximum results. With business and body, how can you do less but better, less but high quality? How can you do the minimal dose, certainly around your training, but get maximal results? For example, if you are under pressure just now and you want to dominate, but you're thinking, I've got lots to do, I still want to stay strong, I still want to stay fit, I still want to stay healthy, but I still need to hit these targets. How can you just make simple micro commitments where you aren't filling your calendar, but you're doing less with high quality? I know I've tripped up with my body goals in the past, or when I've tried to smash my body goals alongside professional goals, when I've simply tried to do too much and had a checklist of too many things that I wanted to tick off. And one of the things that's got me out of the hole and got clients out of the hole is really simplifying what you need to do on a daily basis and repeat it daily. And certainly kicking off the day with something small that is your big emotional state builder. It puts your state in a good spot. So a micro commitment might be something like breathing for 5 minutes, meditating for 5 minutes, getting outside and walking for 10 minutes. But what is a micro commitment that can be the catalyst for macro results, big results basically, that day? But think less but high quality. If you know there's lots of things that you want to get done in November and beyond, be realistic. That's not patting down your ambitions, but be realistic. Set daily reminders for these key micro commitments that you know help you hit the bigger goals smoother and with less friction. Build momentum with small wins. So do some first thing that serves your mind, body, or both, that helps you have a better day for that, be more efficient, be more focused, more productive. Then the third and final one is have a pre-year or have a pre-end of year sprint strategy. So the tactic for that is pick one goal or task you've been avoiding. What is one goal or task in business you've been avoiding? What is one goal or task with your health and fitness that you've been avoiding? And then break it into small, actionable steps in November and up to the end of the year. What are the critical milestones that you can tick off each week? They're going to help you meet your expectations on that task or goal that you've set in business, or on that task or goal that you've set with your body. Make these steps small so you're more likely to hit them, because the key thing with hitting any goal is momentum. And a lot of the time people don't get that momentum because they're deluded with the steps needed to hit that goal, or they're trying to go from 0 to 100 overnight, and it just doesn't happen. Complete these tasks, these small steps on the way to the bigger tasks and the goals, And then what this is also going to do is reinforce that you're a doer, and it feels good when you're ticking off smaller wins. Even with our clients' health and fitness goals, they all have daily checklists that might seem a bit boring to tick off around habits, around training, around mindset, around food. But these things make them feel good on a daily basis. They reinforce that they're an action taker, that they follow through on what they said they would do. And then when you stack these daily wins and keeping your promises to yourself on a daily basis, it becomes who you are, how you see yourself and what you do, which by default will build phenomenal progress, certainly with your health and fitness, but also these principles work in business too. So just to recap, number one is have strategic elimination for clarity with your tasks and meetings, and make sure you schedule a 30-minute time block every week for thinking time and bigger picture. Second is have micro commitments for macro results. Start with something small every single day that you know helps your mind, body, both energy and state for the rest of the day. And set reminders for that, i.e. set an alarm on your phone if that is something you're going to have on you every single day, which most people do. Then lastly, have a pre-end of year sprint strategy. Pick one goal or task you've been avoiding. Don't renegotiate that with that between now and the end of the year, and make sure the small daily steps are aligned to that. As always, thank you so much for listening. I'll see you next time.